Hello everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Castlevania 64. That's the 500 Asylum. Last episode, I showed you Carrie's bad ending. This episode, I'm going to show you Carrie's good ending. Which is the normal ending of the game. Now, the climb up here is the same, only you're gonna have the last video, so we're gonna have, except the exception of the fight, that there is no Vincent fight. The run-on scene, though, still happens the way it did last time, so I will be skipping the run-on scene right here, because there's no reason for it to happen. So anyway, we go onwards and upwards to the castle. Sadly, I do not have a magic ball. Jumping jacks up the stairs. And this is where we would face Charlie Vincent if we had took enough time, as I mentioned last episode. But we did not take enough time. We had at least another 4 or 5 days left in the game to do it. Now there's a few things around the castle that we can get. I'm going to get them. Yes, there's a healing kit inside the fire. And around the back of the castle here. Be very careful not to fall off. I have actually never attempted this. We have a gem out there. We have the only health packet in the game, the health kit you can see in the game. This way. And get another healing kit. So now that we've collected everything here outside, we go in to face Dracula. Again. Not necessary. I don't plan to suck. Jaws music plays once again. And I am not going to read this dialogue again. I wish he spoke still. I'm disappointed that he does not speak the whole time. I believe the PAL version is the version where he speaks all of his lines, I believe. That he did not speak them in this version. So makes no sense though. He was in the coffin when we first met him. He wasn't in the coffin. He would suddenly be in the coffin. Let's see now. I'm gonna try and get some power-ups, hopefully. Okay, my attack's gonna get through the flamethrower. We got some chicken, which is not necessary. More bats to use. Spit your bats at me. Whoa. This guy is just the worst guy. He just gets way up and too close with me. Dracula just cannot stand up against my magic balls. I don't know if I'm gonna get the power of that one. No, magic balls! Please save me! You sucked a little bit of my health, which makes me sad. Ambushed. You did. Oh, come on. I need to eat that roast beef so I can pick up the roast beef that's in the way of my power up. So there you go. You can get all kinds of health items from both. So remember to the magic balls. No. Put me down. Put me down. I don't want a hug, Dracula. I don't want your hugs. Creepy old man. I didn't get the power. That would have been awesome if I did. Stop teleporting around. And he's only a matter of time before my blue balls slay him. That was close. Whoa! Alright, where you at? Haha! Right to the face! So you thought you had won. To save the world is not so simple. Miserable creature, how dare you oppose my evil might? Darkness will rule. Die, you fool. Now is where the scene changes. This is what Dracula meant by "You shall die, weak fool." That he did not get to finish last time, which makes no sense why he couldn't have done this, but we have Dracula trying to bury the castle on us, very much a la The Legend of Zelda: The Ocarina of Time, where Ganon is killed it, and he tries to kill you with his castle falling apart. So, Dracula's taking a little note from Ganon's book, and he's going to do the exact same thing. The door opens, letting us out, which is very merciful of Dracula. And then we just run down the castle. The doors have been blasted open so that we can get through without having to do a transition. We're heading down to Renan's room. I shouldn't have slid there. Jump! Jump for justice! Whoa, arrows! Looking down at the arrow that, assuming we hit in front of us. It's a horse. That's my horse. It's Malice with his evil eyes. And the castle's still collapsing, so don't stop. You may have noticed this on the way on the first times we were down here, but this is important. This is an elevator. Oh, I did not take this ever. Not on screen. This actual functions when you're not running for your life, but this is what this purpose is for. The strength of this evil surpasses even Dracula's foul aura. Malice, what are you? Dance. You have destroyed my servant. I did not expect such power. Enough! Now you face the Dark Lord himself. What? Not Dracula? You... the Dark Lord... Oh no! Carrie finally gets it. I'm sure some of us has probably already have guessed it by this point, considering the last time we saw Malice, not considering the bad ending. Much as if Dracula was an anime character. We have anime Dracula. Imbecile, you thought you could defeat me. I waited only to regain my full power. I will now crush you. I, Dracula, Van Tips. Slaves welcome the return of your master. You have killed my servant, the guardian of my sleeping spirit. And after 100 years, I returned in the body of this child. I never dreamed it would last so long. Ah, the wasted years. I live again! Miserable worms, your rightful lord has returned. Wrap the world in darkness and crush all to my will. On your knees before the might of Dracula, oppose me and die! All this time, the real foe has been Malice, in the body of Dracula. Now he has lots of attacks, but I think for the most part he's pretty easy. The best strategy is to get into a corner like this where you can see him appear in all, but one place, if you can't see that spot, you know that's where he is. Curses foiled. I guess we can't hit with the rings? Interesting. My magic didn't lock on though, which is weird. There we go. She must not have materialized the full way enough. Alright, I'm not even following my advice. Crap. I am quite a fan of this music. Chicken! He dropped the chicken! I can't pick up. What a shame, I didn't know he could do that. Man, they really must think he's super hard if you get all these health items for it. Whoa! I did not expect that. Oh, crap. Well, that wasn't helpful at all. Ha! Dodged. And now we just with a long and short fight to kill Dracula. I will not lose you, Prince of Darkness. Dang, this. I love how the magic chases him out, though, even though he's not really there. Whoa! 3D attack. That was a huge hit. While we were inside his rings of fire, we were damaged by the fire force. Oh, I killed him! Oh! And just like that, the Prince of Evil was banished. Destroyed. And he's turned back into Malice. His cape is blowing upwards. His eyes are normal. Where am I? What has happened to me? You cannot deceive me. Holy water. Ah! Ha! Your appearance does not fool me. Do you still not understand? This child is really Dracula. Nice job, Sherlock. It took you this long to figure it out. He already told us. Ha! Try and stop me, won't you? Miserable human scum. How long do you think you can oppose me? Very well. Prepare to cower before the true shape of Dracula. I should have used this voice from the beginning. Ha ha ha! Swirlies! We are swirling away to the battlegrounds. Yes, I guess that's why Charlie Vincent needed to stay alive, so he could protect us from being killed by Malice, because Carrie was stupid enough to believe Malice was okay. But Carrie is actually carrying behind a person, and her skirt is flying through her legs. Like, literally through her legs. That happens. But man, hopefully you weren't as slow as Vincent it was to take care of his name. Heck, he admitted he was Dracula to us. We already knew he was Dracula. And oh my gosh. Giant dragon demon centipede creature that roars like Godzilla. He must be a Japanese murder monster. Granted, he is rather scary looking. He has like his armor-plated skin. And he is taking an awful long time to get to the ground. And now, final boss time! This is the true form of Dracula. And I have not fought this guy in quite a long time. He's a very confusing boss. And I died! What? Are you serious? Oh, really? I'll cut back. I'll be right back, everybody. Alright, attempt number 2. Or attempt 3. Now, those things, as we've already seen already, they do massive damage. Nuclear explosion. Time to heal, time to heal, time to heal. Before something bad happens. There's the nuclear explosions that are going off there. I don't know if you can tell from the last one. They have your health. They take your health and cut it in half. Those dragon things apparently can be sending to them. But we're chipping away at him, actually. As long as we stay close. Eat the chicken because I'm afraid. Dodge that move. And what? Whoa. There we go. Playing it smart, we were able to become victoriousness. Alright. That was the third attempt, believe it or not, because he just sniped me right away on the second attempt, almost. Wow. Our socks are clipping through our feet. I like the wind effect, though. The wind's pulling forward means her ribbons are also moving forward, too. That's a nice touch. That's the fact that it's these 64 graphics. And we have our giant centipede dragon demon boss thing. Finally dead. He's going to explode. Why Dracula, a vampire, centipede dragon thing? I have no idea. Awesome. This battle arena reminds me a lot of like some of the deserts. Well, it is a desert. It's just, I guess they have around 64 deserts, like in Ocarina of Time, and also Princess's Desert in a way almost. I'm kind of talking because this guy is just taking forever to die. Shot up in hell by being flanked. One of the most impressive pink moves I've seen in my life. This boss is easy if you know what you're doing, I guess, or just if you realize what you need to do. But if you don't, it's gonna cream you. Basically, what I was doing was just staying close to him and using the homing balls. From a distance, and a swally! From a distance, it does not work to use balls. And now, because Dracula's dead, apparently his body was completely holding the castle island up above water. Because remember, this is not connected to the Forest of Silence. Strange enough as it is. The castle has random pieces falling off of it. Some pieces falling higher from where they should be. Ouch! It's been hit my ear and with the head. In the head. What the heck? Ear in the head. It makes no sense. I am not looking forward to that boss with Reinhardt. It's been 2 years since you visited your mother's grave? Yes. Are you sure you want to get down here? I'll take you up the hill. Thank you. This is fine. I want to walk the rest of the way. I don't know if it rightly says how her mother died. We know she gave her life for her, but what we don't know is who killed her mother, exactly. I doubt Dracula himself just personally came down from wherever the heck he was and just killinated her mother. So it's hard to say exactly she's saved her from. Maybe a vampire. Maybe a vampire. Hard to say. And I know this looks probably kind of lame graphics as opposed to most other games, but this was pretty good at 64 times. It reminds me a lot of the Ocarina of Time in some areas, but also in other areas more detailed. We're still walking in the exact same position. That is it for Castlevania 64, Carrie's playthrough. That is the good ending, and that is what happens, and that is what should happen, and that's how it happens. Now, this isn't the end of the Let's Play. This is basically only 15 parts, which is, admittedly, a pretty small LP. Basically, it's probably the 4th longest out of the 10 I've done. It's definitely in the lowers. Well, at least so far, up to now, if this was the final. But this is only Carrie's finale. Like I said at the beginning, I will be doing Reinhardt's playthrough of the game. Not exactly sure if I'm going to do it later or if I'm going to do it right now. I probably will do it right away, but at the same time, I'm still kind of considering it. We'll see how much time is still left in October when these are all done. I mean, this is supposed to be an October Let's Play. It'd be sucky if it ended halfway through October. So I'm willing to just finish out Castlevania 64 up right now. So I'm not going to record that tonight in this recording session. Not after the terribleness Dracula gave me. I actually wasn't expecting to die that fast. When I first played through this game, I beat him in one go, I believe. Not really, I remember not knowing what the heck I was doing, but I remember winning. That's as much as I remember. Yeah. And, well, we're gonna sit here and just wait for the credits to end. Ken Motorura. Ryo Ohashi. Lots of the same names, they're very similar names. But, I mean, I guess to give a little bit of way to kill some of the time, Tomoya. This game, I do like it. I mean, I know it's not very well received, I think, among Castlevania fans, but I do like it. Oh, yeah, voice actors. Oh yeah, there was a line. What, they have no thing for the fake Dracula? Personally, I think you're supposed to believe he's Dracula from the beginning, but the lines he says at the beginning of the game make me think he's not. Make me think he was a servant, but as a kid, those lines terrified me. But personally, I think possibly they are kind of maybe one and the same. Like, if you guys have played Ocarina of Time, which probably most of you have, perhaps maybe the fake Dracula was in a way kind of like Phantom Ganon, in a way, that he is a part of Dracula, and is like an alter ego, but not the being himself, which would be, of course, Malice, would be Dracula. Cause that's what I'm going to assume. I think that's what that was. Cause I'm not 100% sure, but that's what my suspicions are. Because maybe it is both Dracula and both isn't Dracula. So it's just, you know, kind of... Well, you know, like I just said, Finn. This is not Adventure Time. I hate how popular that show is. Overwrite the clear data? Why the heck not? I can't see it. Special item 1.3 saved. 1.3. Starting the game with this file, meaning the one we just now have still, you can select hard mode. That's what Special 1 does. It lets us be able to select hard mode. Weird how you get that at the very beginning of the game. Push 3 stick, the control stick, up to change Carrie's costume in player select. Meaning, when you're starting your file over and picking your character, press and hold up on the control stick and press A to select Carrie, and she gets an alternate costume. That is what secret number 3 is. And now that we're back here at the title screen, I think I will bid you adieu. Next time on Castlevania 64, we shall begin Reinhardt's playthrough, which that is mostly blind. Mostly blind. I did a little bit. I wanted to play this game, but I didn't want to record it, so I played a little bit of Reinhardt up to about level 4, and kind of starting off one of his character exclusive levels. Man, it's just Reinhardt's a different can of worms altogether compared to Carrie, but we'll save that for next time on Let's Play Castlevania 64. I thank you all for watching, and I hope you all join me next time. Until then, we shall watch Malice viciously play the violin as he plays his house. I thank you all for watching, and I hope you all join me next time.